Alright, how's it going, everybody? We are doing another Final Fantasy XIV episode. Let's get through this real quick because it is loud. Alright. Um, where is setting? Alright, there we go. Much quieter. Let's go a little quieter. It's still pretty loud. There we go. Apply these settings. Alright, so it's taking a long time to. Oh, yeah, I need to rearrange my hotbars too. And figure out. Okay. That should be good. At least until. Alright, let's go do some of the storyline. Let me tell my free company what's up. Okay, so I have to go do this war of ours. Speak with a Merrick at the congregation of our knights most heavenly. So we will click on that. And map. It's in Corthus. No, I'll use the 422 gil. Oh, where's my mount? Oh yeah, you can't. You can't send me the mount here. Let's summon the Malboro, the baby Malboro. Okay. So Dravania is an area where you can't summon a mount, so when you go somewhere, you're walking. Let me see, I think there is a, yeah, there we go. Let's see if I can remember how to, proceeds the Lord of the seat of the commander.
A pleasure to see you again, my friend. I take it you received our invitation. Good, good. You of all people should be present. When the true brothers of the faith seized control of the vault, I feared the worst. Yet in adversity were we blessed with the promise of peace between man and dragon through Vidofnir's timely rescue of an innocent child. Timely, I say, though miraculous or providential might better describe the event. The gods themselves could not have devised a more fitting symbol of hope. Needless to say, we could scarce let such an opportunity pass us by. Which is why I set about making formal arrangements for a peace conference between our peoples. You and yours have done more to bring us together than any, and it is only right that you attend. But I confess that is not the only reason I would be glad to have you there. Given Nidhogg's implacable opposition to the peace, it is possible that he and his followers may attempt to disrupt proceedings, in which event your presence would be a comfort to all in attendance. Pray understand, I have no wish to invite the worm's ire. But if our fractured nation is to heal, if we are to move forward as a people united, then we must do whatever is necessary to bring about lasting change. "'Tis nothing, 'tis nothing." Lucia cautioned me against giving vent to my passions, lest my wounds reopen. It has not been easy reaching out to our opponents in Ishgard, many of whom sympathized with the actions of the true brothers. But in so doing, we have limited the influence of the zealots.
Oh, that looks like an awesome Pikachu.
people are ready, my friend. This conference must go ahead. I knew you would understand. The conference will take place on the border of Ishgardian and Dravanian territory in Falcon's Nest. Lucia is there, seeing to the final preparations, even as we speak. Pray join her at your earliest convenience. 'Twould not do for the guest of honor to arrive late, after all. Oh, and one more thing. A drink! We should make time for one. Once the conference is concluded, I mean. By my reckoning, 'tis long overdue.
Okay. I'm not sure why my character doesn't have a voice. I know I remember selecting a voice type for my character when I first started playing this game. At some point in time, they removed your character's voice, though. Speak up. So now we will select this, because I can't remember where the Falcon's Nest is at. At some point in time, I will switch to mouse and key. Make it a lot easier. Especially trying to talk to people and stuff in this game, it makes it really hard. Because you gotta open up the chat box and then type everything out with the PlayStation keyboard. So when you have a mouse and key, it makes it a lot easier to communicate. Ooh. I will pick up all these quests later, though. I'm just trying to get to the storyline for right now. I think I'm either at the end of Heaven's Ward, or I'm at the beginning of Stormbringer. Actually, I think I might even be into Stormbringer. Complete. Let's see. So these quests with the weird like flames around the exclamation marks, those are main storyline quests. And then the ones with the exclamation mark and the little cross in the corner, those are specific class quests. And then the regular one, just the regular exclamation and the cloud bubble, that's just a normal quest that anybody can do. The ones with the little plus sign in them, you have to be at like a specific job or a class to do those. Some of them have kind of like a wide variety too, as in either it'll be straight paladin or blacksmith, or it will be like healer or spellcaster. So you could be any form of spellcaster to obtain the quest. Whenever you go around completing quests too, it's always a good idea to eat. Certain foods will give you a plus 3%, which it doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're getting 1.5 million points or something per dungeon, you know, it ends up being quite a bit. Which I should do right now. Inventory. What is this? Antelope steak. So they'll also, certain types of food will give you certain stat boosts and stuff as well. Like certain things will give you plus skill speed or vitality or crit hit or cooking speed or like harvesting speed. I don't want to use that right now though because I'm not going into any combat. I just want something basic like I may have to do that. Ooh. Hmm. Okay, let's see here. there's quite a bit of things that you can do in this game as well. Like you can go craft your own dyes. You can make your own food. You can go, I mean, you can get all the ingredients for your food too. You can go fish. You can go hunt. You can get the materials to craft your own cooking utensils. You can go out and mine diamonds and emeralds and stuff, and you level up your blacksmith class, and you can start creating weapons and then upgrading your own weapons as well. Actually, blacksmith comes in handy quite a bit because it will help you you can basically repair your stuff anywhere. That really comes in handy, especially like when you're going into a dungeon or something. Sometimes you forget, you go in and your equipment's only like at 25%. You're gonna get your ass mollywopped the whole time, and then you're not gonna do any damage at all. I don't think things necessarily break per se, but I do know that you will screw yourself over, especially on the longer, like if you go in and do the Crystal Raid, which is like a 24-man raid. It's like an hour long. And if you don't go in at 100%, I mean, you will be hurting about 75% of the way through. All this dialogue, I'm pretty much gonna just burn through it at this point. I'm just trying to hurry up and get through the storyline. You can go back through and you can look at all the cutscenes and stuff that you've already experienced. So it doesn't really matter. You can watch them at any time. Now, when you're a lower level and you're going through a lot of these story quest lines, it's good to grab up all the quests and stuff that are around in the area. But as you get to be a higher level, it's just a waste of time. Just hurry up, get through the story because you're not going to really get anything unless it's something that you really need. Like, I think there's a side quest that allows you to fly and all that. That's a whole separate side quest that you have to do to obtain that ability. Or it might be a story quest. I don't know, because I know you need it to access a lot of areas. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I have to leave this area. Like I said, once you get to a certain point, I would suggest leaving a lot of these. That way, when you go back through with your secondary or third class or whatever you're trying to level up, they're just extra points there. Because the main story quest is going to add a crap ton of HP and XP that you're not going to have to go out and grind for. But when you go to level up your secondary or third class, or I mean, if you're trying to level up all the other classes, it's best to save all these side quests for those because that's just less grinding you have to go out and do. Okay, now I can summon my mount. In some areas of the game, you can't summon your mount. Gervania is one of them. Lower Nocia is another one. I think Upper Nocia you can, but then New Gridania is another one you can't summon your mount in. No, come on, Kitty. Not right now. Not right now. Oh shit. This is something that's new right here as well. I think the last time I hopped in was about 6 months ago. just for a little bit to say hi to everybody, and this was not something that you could do. So we are going to summon our company Chocobo. It's going to take me a while to get used to the fighting and stuff. A lot of times, I think three or four times now I've left for a few months and come back. Certain abilities have been removed from the game and replaced with other abilities. So this big blue circle right here with the purple thing in it, that's what's called a fate. A lot of times when you're grinding, these are the best things to do because you can run around and knock out a lot of these. You just open up the map and you'll see them pop up all over the map. See, as you can see, certain fates will consistently pop up in the same areas. The fates are at a set level, so when you go in, for you to activate it, if you're more than 5 levels, either higher or lower, you will have to sync before it will register you into the fate. I need to go, okay, that's where I need to go. See what I mean though? Whenever you're getting ready to cast something, if you move, you have to stay still no matter what you're doing. Okay, there we go. So when I go through, when I activate this and I start to attack, for those of you that haven't played this game, if you look at my hotbar down there, when I do certain actions, you'll start to see like a yellow dotted line around other actions, and that means you can use those in conjunction with other one, like they ramp up the next item, or the next action that comes through. Okay. Okay. Search for Thancred. Okay. There's one level in particular that it's really awesome to go flying around in. It's basically just like a bunch of little islands up in the sky, and you fly from island to island. It's at where you actually between this and that place, I think, is where you acquire the flying ability. Okay, so he is in here somewhere. There he is. So each time you use a Geisel Green, it only lasts about a half an hour. So, like, don't use one right before you get off. Alright. Max Potion, Max Ether. I want Max. Nah, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna sell them anyways. Alright. This is typically pretty much how it goes. When you get to a new area, you'll hit a few of these main story quests, and then after like 4 or 5, or I think the most I've seen is like 10, you'll end up going to like a 4-man dungeon or something.
Welcome, welcome. Find yourself an empty seat and I'll be with you in a moment. Cold out, isn't it? Here, a mug on the house. Let's get some colour back in them cheeks. Freed food will be a bit longer than usual. We've got a lot of hungry folk to feed, what with the conference and all. Oh, so many people with cause to celebrate. To think there could be peace in our time, after all them years of fighting. When I heard about the conference, I knew I had to come. I knew I had to be here, to do my bit. My husband, he died fighting the dragons, you see.
Uh-oh.
You all right, my friend? You look tired. Reckon you could do with a good long rest? After all you've done, I'd say you've earned it.
Man, this lady looks evil too. I knew it. They're trying to poison me. Down I go.
Sleep now. Sleep. Sleep and leave us to our affairs. This was never your fight.
My son. They told me he walks in Halone's halls. Him and the rest of his unit. I expect they think it's comforting. Every time I come, I cry. I cannot bear to remember, but to forget. Yet that is... But he was my future. My flesh and blood. My heart.
Is this it? We're the only ones with the courage to oppose this madness? Cowards, a lot of them. They think only of the prize, of the peace Sir Emmerich promises them. They know in their hearts it's a lie, but they go along with it anyway, desperate fools. But not I. Not I! I see the worm that killed my brother in my dreams every night, and I will not rest until he lies broken at my feet. Him and every last one of his accursed kin. All this nonsense about Kings of Eld, as if I care what they did or didn't do. Makes no difference to me and mine. Have the dragons? It's a...
Okay.
But what can we do?
Yes.
They believe...
Oh. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Crap. Sprint, my dear boy. Sprint. There we go. Whoa. That dude was way the hell over there. I don't know why I selected him. Alright. Speak with Thancred again. Let's go find Thancred. Ooh. Alright, let's go for a little fly. I'll back this way. He must be in here. Yeah, he's down below. Oh, no. Search for Honoroi. Alright.
Au revoir!
Is that you, my lord?
Because of you...
My apologies. Some few of the guests expressed a wish to leave, and I implored them to stay. It would seem they...
Oh, gods forgive me. If I had only been more careful with my words.
That poor...
Au revoir?
He dead.
Calm yourself. The boy will live.
Oh, the boy will live. Not if we throw him out this castle.
Don't they tell me...
Stop looking to others. You make your choice and you live with the consequences.
What a
And what will be
weenie.
you?
And what do you know about consequences? Damn, he railed him.
You know nothing about me. Learn to...
Okay, skip all this. Skip. He got knocked out. Alright. Speak to Alphanade. Oh, augmented Hellfire Blade. Battle Axe. Guillotine. Ooh. Really tempted to take the katanas. No, let's go with that. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the shield. Let's find out where this quest is. It's at the foundation, so it's... No. I'll probably just do this last quest and then I will end this video. Mainly just because I want to do one more video of maybe some Borderlands. Okay, let's see how far away is this. Okay, so this is the main area right here. You can't summon your mount, so you gotta run and jump. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Search for an alien and the pillars. Alright, so straight up. And straight back. Okay. I think I know where he's gonna be. There he is. Okay. Sometimes the quests in this game can be a little boring, but once you get out, like, there's always events and stuff, seasonal events, and I remember they did a Final Fantasy 13 event one time that was extremely fun, and you could get a lightning soul set up, and you could get
Lord
a
Commander, if
glamour
I may?
for her sword and all that. I think you could actually gain her
Proceed.
sword.
How do you... Some of...
Okay, there we go. Alright. So, as I said yesterday in the video, I'm going to try to do 2 to 3 videos of this a week. And as I get more familiar with it, and once my free company is on a little bit more, we'll be able to get into the action. And we can really showcase everything, all the different classes. I'm pretty sure I have my healing class leveled up pretty far. My black mage and my archer are leveled up. So my summoner is leveled up pretty high too. But I'll probably just bounce back and forth between either my black mage, my gladiator, or my healer. Those are primarily my 3 favorite classes. Black Mage is extremely fun to play, rotating back and forth between the actions, and just all the special effects and all that look really cool and amazing. But other than that, we are going to call it a night. And, yep, you guys have an excellent night, and I will see you.